Hey! What's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and welcome to another exciting episode of EmGo Build Stuff. The series where I teach you how to make delicious treats for Ravage. Yummy. But today, we are moving on to Pack 10 of the Agora Models Optimus Prime. Now, as you can see here, we have 3 big trays of parts, and we have everything we need to build the upper part of Prime's legs. We get to build his thighs, and we also get to build the Prime crotch and put all that together. So we have a mostly complete lower body. So without further ado, let's get down to it. Okay, so we're starting off with these 3 pieces right here. They're labeled number 1. Number 1, this has no left or right, so you can use whichever one here. So we're going to take these little rubber deals. It's the technical term for them, the rubber deals. And just slide these over. And then this is going to sit right here, like so. And then we take this section, and this will sit over it to secure all that into place like that. And this will be secured with 4 PB 2.3x6 screws. We need 4 of those. These are the right screws, right? Yes, okay. So we need 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Thank you. And we will get this going. Oops. Make sure all those posts and everything are lined up as they should. There we go. It's very snug, but it's meant to be. That's a joint that they obviously want to be snug. So we're going to snuggen it. We're going to snuggen it real good. Real good and snuggening we're going to do. That's right. That's right. So I'll just do the one across it now. As usual, my usual rule, don't tighten anything until all of your screws are in place. Just good practice. Yeah. One more. And then we get to the best parts. The best parts. And now, whisker! I'm just snugging these up. All nice and snug-like. Okay, number 1. Number 2. Number 3, and these are being kind of screwed in an angle here, so be mindful of your angles. Be mindful of your screwing angles. And last one. There we go, snug. Alrighty. So we got all that installed, so what is next? I'll tell you what's next. Now we're bringing in these pieces, and this is a little chunk of die cast here. We got these transclear and orange pieces. Now we got one going there. We have one going here. Like that. So we got that going, and now we will merge these 2 sections together. Like so. It should just pop itself in. Should be in the active term. There we go. Alrighty, and now this will be secured with 4 PWM 2x6 screws, which are right here. So let me get these out and get the screw in. Okay. Last screw is snuggened. Camera has been bumped. Awesome. We've accomplished everything we wanted to here. So there we go. We have a bit of the front skirt piece. So now we need to do the same thing, second verse just like the first, and I'm going to do that real quick. Okay, so now we have 2 very familiar looking crotch pieces here. Look how 3-dimensional they are. 3-dimensional crotches, yes. Yes. There we go. We can take these and put these off to the side. We're done with these for now. So now it's time to work on butt plates. That's right, butt plates. So these pieces here are both labeled number 2. That's what we're starting off with. We're using this piece right here this time. And we are doing the same thing. We're putting these little rubber bits on it that don't want to get out of the bag because they're rubber, so they grip. Come on. Get out of here. Please. 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 I beg you. I beg you. It's the most exciting part of the build. Don't lie. Don't lie. It is. Trust me. This is great. This is great. All right, there we go. Yay. We did it. We did a thing. We accomplished something. Anyway, okay, so we're doing the same thing. Taking one, put it on this side, taking the other one, putting it on this side, and then this will just drop right in here, and then we take the rest of the butt plate, and that will just sit right there. All this is plastic. The butt plate is plastic. Yeah, it's a metal crotch, but a plastic butt. Go figure. But anyway, now we will secure this with 4 more of the PB 2.3 by 6 screws. So let's get the screw in this butt. And the last screw is snuggened. And there we go. We have a butt plate. So now we have to do the exact same thing for the other cheek. Left cheek, left cheek, left cheek. All right, we have a left and right cheek. They look beautiful. Some nice shiny cheeks. There we go. So now we can put these off to the side and we can move on. Okay, so now it's time to start assembling the hip wheels. So we need this piece right here. Make sure it's the one labeled 1 there at the bottom. Taking 2 more of these rubber dealies. Putting these on here. And this will be situated into this section. And make sure it is angled thusly. That's the orientation you want. So this will be secured with 2 PB2 6x6 screws. So let's get this all secured up. And it is all secured up. There we go. And now we just need to assemble our wheel. This is a rubber, feels like a rubber tire or a rubber-like material. These are, as you can see, they're Autobot branded tires. The name that means quality. So we're just popping the rim in here. Make sure the Autobot is facing out. Just pop that in. Go. Oops, went too far. Or maybe not. Maybe not far enough. There we go. Okay, that was for real, like setting a bead on a tire there. But there is like a little ridge they want that tire to sit right in. So there we go. We got the tire, and now we will take the tire, and we will first we need to take one of these. This is a thicker little rubber piece. You come out. Be cooperative. Thank you. Appreciate you. Okay. So that is going to sit right in here. And that's going to sit in there. Or maybe I should actually pop this in to the tire. That would make more sense, I think. Actually have some control here. That makes a lot more sense. Yeah. That makes life easier. And we put this in here. There we go. That's nice. That's nice. That's real nice right there. There we go. So now this will be secured with a PWB 2.3 by 6 screw, which is one of these. And get that in and get the screw in. And secured. There we go. So now this just gets the cover put on it. Like so, and this will take 4 of the PB 2.6 by 8 screws, which are these right here. So let's get 4 of these out, and let's get the screw in. And there it is, all secured up, and that's what it looks like. So now, guess what we have to do? We have to make another one of these. So I'm going to do that real quick. Okay, so now we have some hip wheels. Those are some hip wheels, dude. Some hip wheels indeed. But all right, now it's time to attach all these things to this section right here. Now the instructions have it oriented in this fashion. You want this little raised bit facing that way, facing away from you. And we take our wheels, and they're supposed to be angled down like that, and they're going to sit in these grooves, thusly and thusly, and they're going to be secured with these brackets on either side. So I'll just drop one on one side, one on the other, and these will be secured with 3 PB 2.3 by 6 screws on either side, so 6 total. So let me get these on. Okay, there we go. We got those on, nice and secured. So now it is time to install our crotch plates here. So make sure you have those oriented properly, and these are going to drop down right here on either side, like so. And these are going to get secured with 4 in total of the PB 2.3 by 6 screws. So I'll fix your crotch in a second. Let's get the screwing. Okay, those are on, and next we have to do butt plates. That's right, butt plates. So we're doing the same process here, dropping these right into these slots, and these will get secured with 4 more of the PB 2.3 by 6 screws. So let's get to screwing those butt plates in. Okay, last screw is snuggened, and there we go. We got a nice little crotch piece going on here with the hip wheels, butt plates. There you go. Looking nice and shiny. So now we can put all of this off to the side, and we can start working on the upper legs. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is take this bit right here that is labeled 1 right there. That's what we're starting off with. This is going to be the upper left leg. So we have these 2 joints right here. They do have values on them. You have a 40 kg, I guess that means 40 kilogram, and we have a 20 kilogram. You want to make sure that the 40 kilogram is going here, and the 20 kilogram is going to go in here. So make sure you have those in the right spots. So we got those in place, and now these will be secured with, what do we need? We need the PM. Where are they? PM. I believe that is a typo. The instructions say PM, but I believe these are the M's. These are the actual bolts that we need. So we need 4 of these in total, and we also need 4 of little rings here. So let's get these out and get these screwed. All right. Ooh, nice and snug there. Alrighty. So we got that assembly going. Now we need to put this off to the side. This little bit by itself is heavy. That's just all metal right there. But now what do we need? We need this piece here, and we need this piece here. And these 2 pieces shall be joined in holy matrimony with what? With the PM. It keeps saying PM. It's not the PMs because these are the bolts. We need 4 of the M3 by 6s. With 4 more of the rings. And there we go. Make sure that's good and snug. There we go. Got another chunk of metal there. And now we will merge these 2 chunks of metal to make 1 more chunk of metal. Alrighty. To make a super chunk of metal. Super chunk. So this is going to slide over like so. And this will be secured with the M3 by 8s, along with 4 of the washers. I mean, not washers, the rings. So let's get these screwed. Alright. Nice and snug. There we go. This, again, this by itself, that has weight to it. That's just solid chunks of metal. But anyway, now we're going to take all this and attach it to our leg. So, yeah, let's get to doing that. Okay, so we have our left leg here, which is already very large, and we're going to take this section here. You want this facing up. You want this bolt facing out. And that's just going to drop right in there, and this is going to get secured from either side with 2 of the M3 by 10 bolts, along with 2 of the rings. Okay, there we go. We got that bolted in from either side. So now what we need to do is we need to bring in this metal rod. They give you this metal rod for one reason and one reason only, because we need to bend this joint here, and you can't do that with your bare hands. So you just get the rod in here, and we bend this forward. And after you've bent it forward, you rotate it inward like that. And the reason that we do that is we can now take this wire, and you have to feed it through the opening right here that is in this bolt. There we go. Just take it, this wire, and just feed it through thusly. Make sure it doesn't get kinked up in there. And there we go. And we got that part done. Yay! So now we need to continue to build all this up. Okay, so we're bringing in this piece right here, and this is going to sit right over this, and that is going to get secured with 4 of the PB 2.6 by 8 screws. So let's get these in, and that last screw is snuggened to its fullest extent, and now that will get this piece right here, that will go right over it. And it should just sit right in here. Should. There we go. It'll just sit right there like that. And this will get 2 of the M3 by 8s, and it will get 2 of the what I call the crinkle washers. So we'll get 2 of these on. And that is, ooh, baby, nice and snuggened. Okay, so now we have done that. Now we bring in this piece, and this will just sit over top of all of it. Hopefully, that's the plan anyway. There we go. That'll just slide in right there. And this will be secured from the other side with 3 of the PB 2.6 by 8 screws. So let me get these screwed. Okay, there we go. That is on. So now we can put this off to the side for now and work on the next parts. Okay, so now we have these pieces right here. This is going to get flipped around. This piece is going to sit right over where? Right over here, like that. And this is going to receive 4 of the PB 2.6 by 8s. So let's get these on. And we have that together, so we can put that off to the side for now. Now we're going to bring in the other half. Going to bring in this yellow piece, and this is keyed, so they want it to go in a specific way. If I can find out what that specific way is. There we go. There we go. Just pop in just like that. That will be secured from the other side with a PB 2.6 by 6. So just get this in. Not 2, just 1. There we go. And we'll just get this screwed real quick. This will be a quick screw-in. There we go. A good quick screw-in. And there we go. Boom. We got that in. Yay! So now it is time to attach these 2 pieces to our leg. Okay, so this section is going to go over this half. Like that, it seems, and that will be secured from the other side with 4 PB 2.3 by 8 screws. So I'll grab those and get these screwed. Okay, so we got that secured. So now, lay this down ever so gently. As gently as I can, anyway. The bigger this thing gets, the harder it's going to be to film, but we're going to try. We're going to try. But now, this section is just going to sit over here like that, and this will be secured with 4 PB 2.6 by 8 screws. So let's get to screwing. All right, that is all secured up. Now we are bringing in this silver section here, and that is going to go on the back of the leg. That's just going to sit right there, and this is going to get secured from either side right here with two of the the PB 2.6 by 8 screws. So let's get the screw in. And that is snug. And now we need to put on the front part of the leg. This is going to sit right over here, like so, and this will be secured with four of the PWB. Where are my PWBs? PWB 2.6 by 6 screws. So there we go. Let's get these on. And we have been enschnuggened, and all the better for it. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is take this panel here, and this is basically going to be a screw hole cover, and it is snapping on right here. Should just pop right in. And there we go. All right, so there we have that leg completed, and guess what? I have to do all this all over again on the right side, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that real quick. Okay, that was a split second for you, but that was almost an hour for me. But there we go. We have two almost complete legs. We're still missing some pieces. We still need the tanks that go on the sides as well as the wheels, but we have about 98% complete legs there, and oh my god, that looks awesome, and it's also heavy. Awesome and heavy. Love it. All right, but let's move on, because we're not done. Nope, we're not done. Okay, so we have these pieces right here. This is another chunk of die cast. So this is going to be affixed right here. One thing we need to do first is we need 2 nuts. That's right, 2 of them. That's the standard number of nuts you usually need to have. So we need 2 nuts. They're going to sit right in here and right in here. And this is going to get sandwiched over them. And then this will be secured from this side with a PB 2.6 by 8 screw. Okay, that is secured, and now we need to do another one. So let me do that real quick. And now we have 2. Yay! All right, so now we move on. And now we're bringing in this piece here. Looks like this is sliding right over it. There we go. So that's sitting right there like that, and this is going to get secured with 4 more of the PB 2.6 by 8 screws. So let's get the screw in. Okay, so that has been secured. So now they want us to bring in this section here in this orientation. It's going to sit, looks like right there, and that will be secured with the M3 by 8s and 2 of the rings. So let's get these on. Okay, so we attached this section here. That's looking good. Also added this metal plate to this side as well, since we're obviously going to have to do it on both sides. So that is done. So now we are bringing in this section here, and this is also a piece of die cast. This is going to get attached right here, like so. This is going to get attached with 2 of the PB 2.3 by 6 screws. So let me get these screwed on. There we go. We got that affixed into place, and now we're going to bring in this little bit, and this is the only gluing I think we're going to be doing this stage. We're just going to put some glue on these posts here, and that should just glue in right there and look like that. So let me get this glued real quick. Okay, that is glued. Looking good. So now we need to bring in this section here, this little transparent piece, and I think this bit here, I believe, yes. And we are going to ornate this section a bit here. So this is going over that, and then this is sitting over all of this like that. Yep. And this is going to be secured with 2 of the PWM 2x6 screws. So let's get the screw in, and there we go. Looking good, looking cool. Alrighty, so now this is going to get What? What's going to happen? What's happening here? I don't know. I don't know. It's going on the other side. That's where it's going. So that's just going to sit where? Sit how? Sit how? Oh, it sits up here. Like this. Okay, so that's going to sit there. Like so. Okay. So I'll be secured in place eventually. Not secured yet, but now we're going to take this blue section here. Now, is there an orientation? I don't know. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. Yes, there is. Okay. So the side with this notch is going on this side. So that just should just drop in like that. And this will be secured from the top with 2 of the PB 2.3x6 screws. So let's get this on. And last screw is ensnuggened, and there we go. So we got that going on. So now it is time to start attaching this to the legs. Oh, this is going to be an adventure. Okay, so we have our legs. We're going to take this. We're going to feed the wire through it. And that's going to end up sitting right there. This wire is actually also going to go through this opening right here. Whoops. So everything falls over. There we go. All right. Like that. And now this will be secured with 4 of the M3x6s. And we need 4 rings. So let's get these on. Okay, there we go. So now we need to do this to the other side. So I'm going to do that real quick. Okay, so we have both sides on, so now we need to merge the 2 halves together. One thing you want to make sure of is that you take this wire and feed it through this opening as well. Merge the 2 halves together, and they will be attached with, looks like 5 PB 2.6x8 screws, and you'll also need 2 of the M3x8 bolts, with 2 of the washers to secure this central piece in place, so I'm going to do that real quick. Okay, so the 2 halves are merged, and now it's time to move on to the next thing. Okay, so now we're taking these 2 pieces here. This is another 20 kilogram, and that will just drop down right there, and this will take our last 2 M38 bolts, along with 2 more rings, so let's get these in. And that is good and screwed, so now it is time to install this into its home. Okay, so we have all this back in. I have it face down, or toes down. So what's going to happen here is you want to take this plate, you want to make sure the wires are coming out the front, and this will just sit right here, and this will be secured with our last 4 M3x10 screws, and 4 more of our little rings. So let's get these on. Okay, so we got that nice and installed. So now it's time to attach the rest of the crotchular region here. Okay, so now looks like we're taking these wires, feeding these through here, and then just dropping this right on top. Just like that. Okay, so looks like that's seated. So now this will be secured with 4 PM 3x6 screws. So let's get down. So my tongue stops working. Let's get down to it. I've been doing this for a long time. Okay, secured and snuggened. There we go. He has a crotch now. It's a beautiful crotch. It's a primey crotch. All right. So now we need to add some stuff underneath the crotch plate. This is kind of a weird thing to do, but it's something that needs to be done. So we need to kind of bring these flaps up, and we need to angle all this back. This may not be the easiest thing to do, but we're going to try. We basically have to take this crotch and just bend it back. There we go. That's what we needed to do. That wasn't easy. These joints are quite stiff. But anyway, we need these 2 plates here, and these plates are going to go right up in here. Why do they need to be there? I don't know. You never see what I mean? You're never going to see them, but they want them there. They want them there to close all this up. Okay, so these are going to... Okay, you stay there. So these are ultimately going to be secured with what? With some PB 2.3x6 screws. So let's get to screwing. Okay, those have been screwed from this side, so now what we have to do is we have to turn them around, basically bend them over and screw them from the other side. I said what I said! Alright, there we go. We got those in, and now Prime has been screwed from pretty much every angle. So there you have it. We have Pack 10 complete, and this is what we end up with. We have pretty much all of Prime's lower body. Again, we still need the tanks for the legs and the wheels for the legs, but other than that, it's pretty much a complete lower body. My God, this thing is huge and heavy. My Lord. And again, if you want further proof of how massive this thing is already, there you go. There's MP44. Look at that. Look at that! Oh my God. There you go. We are done with Pack 10. I am tired. This took me a long time. I don't know what the final runtime for this video is going to be, but this took me hours to get this done. But you know what? It was worth it. It looks awesome. It's coming together, man. It is coming together. It is quite impressive. So there you go. Now, if you would like to sign up for your own Optimus Prime kit, there'll be a link in the description down below for you to check out. And if you missed any stage of this build, there is a playlist in the description down below as well for you to check out at your leisure. You can watch this heroic leader take shape before your very eyes. So there you go. As always, I hope you enjoyed this exciting episode of EmGo Build Stuff. And remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old. You grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face.